Today in our 2013 Chevrolet Silverado, we're going to take a look at and also show you how to install the K-Source Custom Extendable Towing Mirrors. These are for manual mirror applications and take care of the driver and passenger side. Part number is KS62077-78G. Now here's what our full replacement towing mirrors are going to look like installed. As you can see, we have the added benefit of a much larger mirror. Plus we've got our spotter mirror here on the bottom, which is going to be really nice when it comes to towing. Now, these are geared more towards your everyday towing kind of situation, or somebody that would do towing and hauling either on a very regular basis or somebody that goes out camping a lot. These are going to prevent us from having to take off and put on our towing mirrors every time we want to go. We're still going to keep the breakaway feature, the fold-in feature. Now that's going to go both ways, which is really nice. So getting in garages, parking spots, things like that, it's going to be a little bit easier in those tighter parking situations. They've got a really nice finish to them. Very similar to what the factory finish is. As you can see, this is going to be a complete replacement. It fits right in to the factory edges of the vehicle. Uses factory attachment points, factory hardware, so it's just super easy to get these things on and off. All told, you'd probably be 20 to 25 minutes getting both sides put on the vehicle. Really nice and straightforward. Now from the original mounting location out to the end of our towing mirrors, we're looking at 18.5 inches. We've got an additional 4 inches there that we can use. We can bring this out to about 22.5 inches total. Now, in this position up against your vehicle, it's going to give you a much nicer, wider field of view, especially with the spotter mirror down here and the larger factory style mirror that we've got here. But this extra 4 inches and getting this out further, that's going to allow us to not necessarily look at the back of our trailer, but it's going to help us to see where that back corner is a little more easy. The further we come out from the vehicle, the better angle we have so we can pinpoint that exact rear corner location. Now here we are at the back corner of our trailer, just to give you an idea of the field of view difference that we get. Now typically with our factory mirrors, we're going to get into about this location before you start to kind of lose us. But as you can see, we've got another couple steps here. We can come over, still stay in view of that mirror, and just extend that line of sight out much easier. Now in the extended position, you can see we've got a little bit more of a triangulation. That helps us to pinpoint the back corner of this trailer and know exactly where it's going to be located. And again, it's still going to give us the big benefit of being able to see further over this direction. That way we can go out another few steps here, still keep in the line of sight and be able to see where that back corner of that trailer is without having to really stretch around and really wrench our neck. Now in that blind spot mirror, the spotter mirror on the bottom, you can see that's really going to give us even more coverage. It gets us out here really far, regardless of whether we're trying to see the back corner of that trailer, or maybe we just want to check out this area. This is your typical blind spot area where you can't see the hoods of the cars. You can't see the cars that are beside you, and as you go to change lanes, become an obstacle. Well, this is going to allow you to do both, extend your field of view quite a bit back there for your trailer and keep up with those blind spots all in one function. Now our installation today is going to be really pretty simple, pretty straightforward to do. The first step is going to be to remove this black triangular shaped piece. It's held on with a small clip here at the top, here at the bottom, and then over on this edge. So if you can, you just want to grip into that edge and kind of just pull out gently from behind. You'll see 1, 2, and 3 clips are separated there. Now in behind there, there's a little bit of a pocket. There's a piece of foam that's tucked into that pocket, and we want to get that moved out of the way. And we'll see 1, 2, and 3 attachment points located in behind there. I'm using a 10mm socket. What I want to do is go in and loosen those nuts up. This top one, I'm going to bring it out most of the way loose, but I'm going to leave it still attached. That's going to act as just like a hanger there. And then we need to pull out gently on the side panel. By pulling out on that, we can get our wrench in behind there. Also get those nuts loosened up, and we can completely remove those by hand. Now don't drop them down into your door panel there, because The new mirrors don't come with the hardware, so you're gonna need them. Now, if your vehicle's equipped with power mirrors, there's gonna be a plug there that you wanna separate. And that'll plug right into our new towing mirrors. Snap that top one off. It's a pretty easy process of just gently pulling outward there. You'll see as you remove them, there's going to be one little pressure clip there at the top. So your best bet is to kind of tilt down on your mirror to get that to separate, and then we can just pull it straight out. There are 3 attachment points. Now our new mirror is going to have the foam pad on it that we need, so we don't have to worry about getting that off of the other mirror. We'll just align those 3 bolts in the 3 holes. And once we get those lined up, let's get our nuts threaded back on. 10 millimeter again, and getting those tightened back up. All right, nice and secure. Then we just, there's one alignment tab there we want to have set up, and then just pop in on our panel. Put our foam block back in there. And we can line up the tabs on our triangle shaped piece and then pop it back in. And that's going to complete our look at the K-Source Custom Extendable Towing Mirrors for the driver and passenger side with manual operation. Part number KS 62077-78G on our 2013 Chevrolet Silverado.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com.